I know the sacrifices that many of you pay. I wonder sometimes when you have time for your families, because you're on beats, you're in the stations, you're in your offices, sometimes for 48-hour stretch. We come into your offices where you work, and you work under very, very difficult circumstances. No electricity, no equipment, but in the meantime, you are there. So anybody who says you are not patriotic is not being fair. Many of you are putting in your best under very, very difficult circumstances. And we appreciate it. And I'm sure Nigerians appreciate it. The fact that a few of the men abuse the office, abuse the uniform. Many of them have not been properly trained because of the way they were brought in to the system. Many of them were not even qualified to come in. But the Nigerian system brought them in. And they had succeeded in tarnishing the brand and the name of the police. Does not make all our officers inept, incompetent, inhuman. It does not. So I'm here this morning to meet with you, to assure you that we Nigerians still believe in you. Nobody is perfect. No institution is perfect. We need to change many things. We need to reform many things. I'm even hoping and looking forward to you making your own submissions to that judicial panel of inquiry which we have established. Because you have something to say too. There is work ahead. What you are saying today is unfortunate that the anger is being meted out against the police. There is anger in the land. The world has changed. Not in our lifetime have we seen what we've seen with COVID-19, where the whole world is affecting the whole world at the same time. Nowhere to run to. For the better part of this year, most people in this world have not worked. All the aircrafts, 80-90% of the aircraft in the world have been packed for most of this year. They've not flown. Same thing with ocean liners. So the world has changed. As if it wasn't bad enough, there's a second wave. So there's hunger. And how do you even cope with this COVID? They say everybody should sit at home. So that occurrence is changing the way the world is operating. It's changing the way the world is even dealing with each other. Look at us now. Are we not covering our faces and noses? Are we not? Is this how to live? Are you sitting close to each other? Don't we see that something has changed? So it is all that pent-up anger across the world, in families, in people, that you see being expressed. That is why this general widespread anger. It is not to say that they're not ills. The things people are not doing things that are bad and wrong. No. But these things were there before. But they came out now in the full force, in the consciousness of people, because of the environment we found ourselves. I am here this morning to assure you that the government of Edo State supports the police. We appreciate those of you who have been working hard and put your lives on the line in our service. We cannot pay you enough, but at least we now know that we must try and give you your dues. We may not be able to give you cash, but we should give you respect, we should give you love, we should give you support. So today, I and key members of my team have just come first to say we thank you. Thank you for your support. We thank you for the work and the sacrifices you're committing to. and to assure you of our support, and to call on you not to be downcast, that you have a duty to God and to Nigeria. And that the lessons, what has happened over the last few weeks, should be lessons for us. That we can no longer continue to do business as usual. That we must do more for people to understand us. But most importantly, we must now work together to build trust. The underlying word is trust. The young men and women of this country must trust that you will be there for them, that you will protect them, and that when they come to you, even when some of them are criminals, they'll be treated humanely and fairly according to your own codes. What is interesting is that nobody is saying do anything different. In your own training, this is what you are supposed to do. Just that a few of your colleagues failed to behave as such. The police code, it's clear. The police code does not tolerate most of the atrocities that some of your men committed. You know it. So you will be the first to say, yes, what they did is wrong. But that is not to say, because of that, the whole police is bad, and therefore they must all be condemned, and they are all the same. No. So, I don't want to talk too much. I know it is not in the culture of the police to have interactive sessions with when the big bosses are there, but I hope that a few of you will be able to at least tell us one or two things to take away, so that to work on, so that this can end up being a meeting, not me just talking and then clapping and I leave. So I want to thank you, and I want to reassure you of our support. We will continue to invest. We will make, as far as to the extent we can as a state, more facilities available to you, more logistics. We will cooperate with you particularly with community policing, to ensure that the men constables that are going to be trained actually are able to get into the communities and help you in doing the work you're doing in each one of your divisions. I will pause there and now hand over to the CP and the AIG to now take over from me.
Some of the take-home points we have here is that the government is in support of the police in Edo State. I think His Excellency deserves a round of applause for that. The Excellency has also given us the privilege to share one or two experiences with him, which will help the cabinet to do the needful that needs to be done. In my brief interaction with His Excellency before we came here, he said for the next 4 years, security is the key to his administration. And we, being the lead agency, internal security, definitely have a major role to play in that line. So His Excellency will be very glad to listen to one or two of your experiences that may help His Excellency and his team in doing the needful. After which I will round up, and then the Commissioner of Police will also give a vote of thanks. Thank you.
About 5 or 6 buildings were raised down within the metropolis. We have Obaseki Division, Urban Market Division, St. Xavier Division, and Textile Mill Division. Also have 2 outposts, Bemet Outpost and Udobo Outpost. All these stations I've just mentioned were raised down. And the essence of damage to all these police stations mentioned may require a total demolition and building, because we observe so many serious cracks. In some cases, they threw fire into the building and now put fire. And we all know how combustible fire is. And that is what is making, about what made the building, the level of destruction to be serious. Aside this, Your Excellency, the command were having serious logistics problem. The situation now worsened our condition. About 10 patrol vehicles also went for it. And it's quite unfortunate. We also have some staff who were injured in the course of all this. There's an officer right now who sustained gunshot injury and is on admission at the UBTH. Others have recuperated, others have gotten over it. But his own case is so serious that his case is pathetic. We want to implore His Excellency, sir, if the state government will assist us in looking into these issues. Thank you very much, sir.
The judicial panel is set up. It's an opportunity for us to see our own side of the story, and I'm sure the CP and the officers will make judicious use of that. You said you want to show us, this strategy session will show us respect, love, and support. You know, those are three key words. Rather than the way people have been castigating, seeing nothing bad, seeing nothing good in us. But His Excellency and the government and the good people of Edo State, they are ready to show us respect, they are ready to show us love, and they are ready to show us support. So on this note, sir, I want to say very big thank you. The others will finish up when we get to the State Command. Thank you, Your Excellency.
To interface with you, for having created time to talk to us. This you have done to boost our morale. We cannot thank you enough. You have always been there for us. In times of need, we run to you. You are not just doing this now. You have been doing it. It has become an integral part of your government. I remember vividly that when the crisis commenced, due to the nature, the location of Edo State, I ran to the Inspector General of Police. You did not leave me in wilderness. You gave me support. You lent me support. You equally spoke to the Inspector General of Police. Why? And of course, there was the need for him to reinforce our strength here in Edo State, which the Inspector General of Police did. Even at a time when almost all states in Nigeria were having issues, you still made it possible for the Inspector General of Police to still send us support from the center. It is this, of course, opportunities we have benefited from you. We cannot thank you enough. You have been doing it, and as Oliver Twist, we want to urge you to do more. While doing that, please let us register our immeasurable thanks for all you have been doing to us. We thank you so much, and may God Almighty continue to order your steps in the governance of Edo State. Thank you very much, sir. God bless.